Hi, welcome back to the CNT podcast. I'm Tommy Terrio,
And I'm Justin Hillmark.
and this week we're going to be talking about both of us are going to be talking about our top 5 dream cards.
I'll kick it off with my first dream card is the only dream card on my list that I actually own. It's as a kid, Alfonso Soriano was my favorite player, and I had a whole ton of base of him because I collected base as a kid before I was a serious collector. And I don't really remember how, but they all got ruined, and I was devastated. And so I had no more Soriano cards when he was my favorite player on the Cubs. And so fast forward 5 years from then, about 2 years ago from now, I'm visiting back home in Illinois. We go to a card store, and they have this Alfonso Soriano auto when he was on the Rangers out of 160. And so it was a little more pricey than I thought a Soriano auto would be at the time, but I had to get it as when I had gotten into collecting like seriously, I thought I have to have an Alfonso Soriano auto, and is a must have for my collection. And I'd only seen one on Instagram before, and it was a TTM that the person who had it was not willing to move. And so I was willing to pay whatever the price was, even if it was like $100 for it. I was going to pay for it. I was gonna get the Soriano, and then when I got back home, I went to my local card store, got a big mag to put it in, and it is one of my favorite cards in my entire collection.
Awesome. It's also a cool looking card. It's one of it said leather cut, right? That's what the
Yeah,
auto's on. So
yeah.
that's fun and different as well.
And it's actually, I just want to say, it's number 11 of 160, which was the day I was born, which is it's like something a little unique about it. Not really important or relevant at all, but kind of nice little day.
Little connection.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll also do my card, my card that's part of my collection currently, and that has to be the Tulo here. Let me make sure you can see it fully. You've seen it before, but let's make sure you can see it fully again. The Tulo 1/1 triple threads, such a beautiful card. I love it. I mean, it's the same story as with Justin. I mean, I growing up, this was my guy. Tulo, exciting, plays it short. I mean, what else can I say? Like, I had such a fun time watching him and being able to get it at my local card store, and just that was a lot of fun to me, and I was super glad I was able to get it.
It's a very cool card. I've tried to trade for it before. He officially made it off limits. He actually fielded offers for it, but I never came close to the sentimental value he had on it.
Yup.
So my next card. Tommy has pictures of all the rest of them because neither of us own the rest. So let's share the screen as I tell you about my dream card, which is Ken Griffey Jr. I wasn't thinking of that one. I have two Ken Griffey Jr. ones, but that does work. The Ken Griffey Jr. booklet auto out of 15. I really want to have a booklet in my collection, period. And Griffey and Edgar are like right there for my favorite Mariners of all time. Honestly, I think they're tied at 1. And I don't have a Griffey auto, given I also don't have an Edgar auto either. But I have nothing Griffey besides a few rookies. So, National Treasures booklets are just beautiful. I mean, you're seeing it. An amazing card design. It's definitely a card I want to have. Like, the picture of Griffey is amazing. He has such a clean autograph too. It's encased. This is an absolutely beautiful card, number to a low number. I definitely want to get it in my collection.
Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful looking. Booklets are also a really cool thing. You have just your normal looking card, then the auto, and it looks really clean.
Yeah. I really want to get a booklet in the near future.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking to get one as well. So I think I'll go first to something that's sort of along the same lines as the booklet. I'll go with this one. This one's something I found while doing my research, is this beauty. So it's twofold for me. Arenado is one of my favorite players, but I love the whole letter patch. And one of the things that I had written down when I was brainstorming, I was saying, what do I want? What am I looking to get? And for me, that's trying to complete a set that says Rockies of these. Something I've seen recently that looks really cool, and I think it's such an awesome idea to put that together, and that's something that I'm hoping to one day do in my collection.
Do you think you need a bigger picture of the Todd? You know if you can or not.
I can zoom in for you guys.
Yeah. So you just I mean, I just want to so the people can see it. That was a beautiful Todd. I'm just making sure everyone watching can actually see it very good and clear.
Yep. Let me make sure it's all set up so you guys can see it good.
Also, about that, are you wanting it to be all the same player or different players throughout history?
I would love just a collection of different players to show like the
Players.
Rockies history. I think it'd be fun.
That's super cool. I see that it's numbered. Is that out of
It
five?
appears to be one. It appears to be one of one. It
One
appears.
of one.
It appears.
It's a very beautiful Todd.
Yeah.
So my next Todd is a Todd I will never own, and I'm willing to admit that. Honus Wagner T206, if you want to bring it up.
Yep. We all know it. Everybody who collects cards.
Everyone who collects Todds wants to have this. It is the most famous Todd of all time, baseball Todd of all time. No, of all football and basketball. It is the most famous Todd. There's only ever made like 50, and probably like 40 of them have been destroyed. Like, it is such a rare Todd. And honestly, I don't think that the picture we have up is even a picture of a real one. I think that's a reprint because there's just so few left in the world. Sold for recently, I think it was like 3.6 million at an auction. And it's just, I'll never own it, but it's also not even that great looking of a Todd. It's a piece of Todd collecting history. And it's honestly, it's the Todd that jump started collecting Todds, in my opinion.
Yeah, and even
there's no Todd history without the Honus Wagner T206 Todd, and it had to make my list.
Yeah, I didn't put it solely because I knew he would. But for me, the thing I have to point out is the fact that it doesn't matter what card will come next, whatever big card it's going to be, whatever Trout rookie or whatever else is going to show up. The T206 is always going to have a special part because for the longest time, it was the you search up on Google, what is the most expensive card? Boom, T206.
Like in my marketing class, we had a piece of notes about sports entertainment. A picture on it, the Honus Wagner T206 was a picture on the notes that I took in my sports marketing class.
Yeah, it spans everybody.
So you cannot collect cards or even really remotely like sports, you will have heard of the Honus T206.
Easily. So I'll transition us now to one card that it kind of breaks the rules a little bit. Justin got a little bit mad pre-recording.
I didn't get mad.
But I mean, I gotta say, this is a beautiful card. Justin accepted it too. Peyton Manning, one of one auto. It's a nice auto, by the way.
He has a nice auto.
But having the Nike logo swoosh as the jersey, that's such a cool thought to me. It's such a cool idea.
I just want to put out, I didn't get mad. I just thought we were doing only baseball because I definitely would have put the Justin Fields one of one auto relic on my list because I'm so excited about Fields being on the Bears. The day this is going out, he made his first start yesterday. Super excited. So I didn't get mad. I just thought we were sticking to baseball, and so I didn't put the Justin Fields on it. However, he does have a perfect game card from either high school or college that I do want to get.
Definitely.
Just putting that out there. Again, that Manning beautiful card. I totally understand why you would want it.
Yep.
My next card, it hurts me to say what it is. I think from that, Tommy knows which one it is. A Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, a Rizzo dual auto with a base that I believe is from a World Series game. Can you zoom in on it? Out of 49. I found this picture on eBay. I don't necessarily want it graded. I just want the card itself. I couldn't find a raw card of it. Tops now. I need to have this card in my collection. It's as simple as that. As soon as I can afford it and it's not gonna make me go bankrupt, I'm going to get it. Just like it's such a beautiful card, representing a moment I will never forget in my lifetime. It haunts me a little. I knew about this card long before they were traded. It just haunts me now that when we finally do make the episode, that neither of them are on the Cubs anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any words for you. It's a beautiful card, but I can't imagine. Actually, wait, no, correction. I can slightly imagine.
I don't know, because the Cubs lost Rizzo,
Everybody.
Bryant, and Baez.
Yeah.
And Kimbrel, but we fleeced the White Sox in that deal.
We have to make it like an entire episode just dedicated to that. You keep going on tangents every episode.
Well, we completely did. Cody Hero has let in less runs than Fred Kimbrel has on the new team, and we got Nick Madrigal. I love Nick Madrigal. Honestly, like I have it right up here so I can see it when I'm walking. I'm Nick Madrigal auto out of 10. Honestly, this is a dream card that it's not really a dream card, I guess, because I've always had it, but one of my favorites. If you don't think the Cubs won that trade, I don't know what to tell you.
I'll just let you go on your tangent. We'll just keep rolling. We'll just keep the film rolling.
What's your next thought?
So I'm gonna do another thing that I think is pretty unique, and that's let me pull it up really quick so you guys can see it. That's this. This is a printing plate. Maybe not this exact one, but Trevor Story printing plate. I think it's such a cool idea. Interesting side note. He was on the Nuts, the now single A affiliate, now low A affiliate of the Mariners.
Do you have a picture of the front of the card?
No, I don't have a picture. I don't have a picture of the front, but I mean, I could find one later for you if you would like.
I mean, it's not relevant. If we ever use this part as a clip, I'll go find it. But well, now I feel like I gotta use this part as a clip now that like I've said it in the episode.
Yeah, I think you're now contractually obligated to do that somewhere.
Yeah. Just wait about a week or two when this episode goes out. You'll see this part as a clip on Instagram and TikTok.
Sounds good. But yeah, so printing plates are such a cool thing because it's not just the card itself, because there's some debate. It's just a piece of cardboard. This is what they use to make that. And I think that's so amazing and mind-blowing to me.
Mm-hmm. Printing plates are always cool, especially since they're always one of ones. I want to get one. I mean, I almost traded for a football one, but ended up choosing to get a different card in that trade. They're really cool, and I definitely want to get one as well, but I wouldn't say it's quote unquote a dream card of mine.
Makes sense.
Next up is the card that I thought I was starting with the pictures. This last one, so pull it up, it's not that one.
Nope, not that one. There we go.
It is a Ken Griffey Jr. upper deck rookie, and I want it to be a PSA 8 or better. So I got a picture of a 10, because ideally I'd want to get a 10. So zoom in on the actual card, not the slab. Because again, like I said, the grade doesn't really matter. This is another piece of history in card wise. It is arguably the second most influential card of all time behind the Honus. I had the chance to buy one as a PSA 4, but decided that I wanted to get one that was graded a little bit better and worth a bit more. Like the Gem Mint 10, this card that you're seeing, has sold for over 2,000, I believe. When I could have gotten the PSA 4 for $40. Like I wanted to get it in better condition. So I did have a chance to own this card, which I've wanted for so long, but I chose to wait on it to get a better version in better condition. But again, I'm a big history guy in school. It's always been my favorite. This is a piece of card history that I really want to have. And I will have.
I love that determination. I think that's great. I mean,
Something
another.
I can't say about the Honus T206 card, but
But he's such an influential player too. I think that's the other thing you got to point out.
prettiest swing of all time.
I
And
think there's
you
some
can tell I'm
there's
a big
minor
fan.
debate to be had there, but I'll side with you on that one.
I mean, you can tell I'm a big fan of him. 2 of my 4 dream cards that I don't own personally were him.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So what's your final dream card?
So unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a picture of it. I know I've when doing research earlier in the week, I was able to find pictures of it, but unfortunately, in preparing for the episode, I wasn't able to find it. But it's an Ichiro auto relic out of 10. All of you watching can go, type away on Google and eBay and everything else to go try and find it. I promise you it's out there. I promise you it's out there. But I mean, come on, it was a beautiful looking card. Ichiro's another player that's super influential. Showed what success Japanese players and players from the Japanese league could have in the MLB.
Speaking of Ichiro, I have a funny story. He signed my helmet one time. You can maybe see it. I
Yeah.
apparently I don't know what way to point. It's up there somewhere. You probably can't see it. It was Card of the Week a long time ago. Tommy was actually on the episode, but it was like within the first year of the podcast, so quality was horrible.
Again, if you want to go digging, please do
Please
it.
don't go digging. Actually, so I actually after he signed, I said, "Can I get a picture?" I apparently I wasn't clear enough. I said, "Yeah, sure," and then walked away. So they thought I meant, "Can I take a picture of you?" when I meant to take one with him. So just a little funny Ichiro story.
There you go.
He is super nice. So he signed for like everyone.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok. We're posting daily content there, except for Mondays when we post the episodes. So make sure to follow us there. And don't forget to subscribe. And that's it for this episode.
Wait. Hold up. Hold
What
the
am I
phone.
forgetting? What am I
100
forgetting?
subscriber giveaway.
Oh yes. It's posted on Instagram. I posted a video of it. We posted a video on TikTok. So if you see it there, make sure to go over. You can't enter on TikTok. You have to go to Instagram to enter. It'll be ran when we hit 100 subscribers. And putting a little twist, if you repost the Instagram post on your story and tag us, we will give you a second entry in the giveaway.
Yup.
And if you can prove, I'll do another one. If you send us proof on Instagram at Cards and Talk that you got someone to subscribe who has not already been subscribed, you'll get a third entry if you choose to repost it as well.
I love it.
So lots of ways you can enter. Let's get to 100 so we can do this giveaway.
Yeah, we're super excited. Well, personally, I'm super excited. Justin isn't excited to see his cards go, but I'm super
fine with it
excited.
'cause, I have the new Topps Chrome rookie Blake Taylor, which I like much better.
But yeah, we're
And
excited to get this to one of you guys.
I also have like 4 or 5 other Blake Taylor base rookies. When I
Nice.
found out he was in Topps 2021 and I had interviewed him, I went on a trading spree and got a ton of them. I've done multiple giveaways of them in CNT wise, whether it was on TikTok, whether it was for the home run derby, whatever. I've given away a few and I still have a good amount.
Awesome.
So that's it for this episode. We'll see you next week.
Have a good day.